you. Give it all you got. Take your best shot. That's the only way to be GTEDC. Crank it up. Crank it up. Growing, you've been going GT for such a long time. Long time. The power's gonna go above and beyond in your lifetime. Got to thrill 'em, got to kill 'em, GT, 'cause now's the right time. Crank it up. Crank it up. And take it to the streets. You know what you've got to do. You got to crank it up and put it on the line. You know all it takes is you. All it takes is to give it all you got. Take your best shot. That's the only way to be GTEGC. Crank it up. Crank it up. Crank it up.
VCR Party Live, VCR Party Live. At the end of the 20th century, a scientist saw a killer comet on its way. He filmed instructions for its destruction over a second-hand VHS tape, but then was hit by a Winnebago. So his assistants Nick and Joe must search every corner of his drone for a cassette that is our only home. But in the meantime, they'll play the greatest hits they found. VCR Party Live, VCR Party Live.
Oh, hello, Melindas. Welcome to VCR Party. It's a show where we watch VHS tapes. We got 13,000 of them here in the office. I'm Joe. There's Nick. There's George. We don't have Steve. He has childcare duties, and he couldn't get out of them. So it's just the three of us. And this is a fun episode. We got John Glaser joining us coming up here.
I always look forward to the John Glaser episodes. You know him from Conan and all of his
Delocated, Neon Joe, John Glaser Loves Gear. A lot of people don't know about a Guided by Voices music video that he did where he's this magician who's preparing for a performance backstage.
Yeah.
Have you seen it, Nick?
Yes. Yeah, you showed it to me, actually.
Oh, it's so good. It's a great Guided by Voices song, too. So, So
he's
it's so
one
good.
of the funniest people on the planet, and our quest every time he's on the show, this will be his third appearance, is to offer him up what we call total Glaser videos. So videos that we think he will like, he will appreciate, knowing his sense of humor, and I hope we knock it out of the park this time.
We'll see. It's hit and miss. We're not batting 1,000. We're probably batting maybe I would say 431 is what we're batting with TGVs. So, all right, time will tell. For now, let's get into a Found Footage Festival classic.
A classic? Okay.
You caught me with my pants down, but no one sells carpet or waterbeds for less.
So I've been archiving all of our videos. Nick, we have so many videos and they're on a million different hard drives. I'm trying to put them all into one hard drive so we have everything in one place. And it's been great because I've been seeing some old videos that I completely forgot about. And that's the one that I'm going to play here, the Tom Lewandowski Show. Our buddy Rick. Yeah, you remember Tom Lewandowski Show?
Yeah, it's been a while.
Oh, I watched it and I was like, I forgot how good this was. And it just got buried on a hard drive. And our buddy Rick was in a class in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. I think it was a high school class for broadcasting, or I don't know what it was, but they had to give presentations. And I think Rick got the tape with all of their broadcasts. I think they got 2 minutes each to do a broadcast reporting on something, and Rick got the full tape, and he's like, "You got to see the Tom Lewandowski Show." And I think we featured, I don't know, let's say volume 7.
Sure.
So anyway, it's George. Have you seen this one?
No, I don't think so.
Oh, I'm excited for you to see it. All right, here it is, the Tom Lewandowski Show. I'm showing the full edit from the DVD. I think there's a longer version, but anyway, here we go.
I'm Tom Lewandowski for.
Wait. I want you to see that star. I think it cut it off. We want that star wipe in there.
I'm Tom Lewandowski for Idle Minds Productions, and today I'm here with Neil Duda. So Neil, what is your topic for today's show?
The Insane Clown Posse.
And what is the Insane Clown Posse?
They're a horror rap / rock band.
How many members are in the group, and what are their names?
There's 2 members, Violent J and Shaggy 2 Dope, and I brought a pitcher along. This is Shaggy 2 Dope right here, and that's Violent J. They always wear makeup.
I bet having a visual aid was part of the presentation. They're
Yep,
like, you have to have
show.
a visual aid,
Go to
or
a
like to
close-up.
cut away. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So where's the band from?
Detroit, Michigan.
And how long have they been a group?
They came out with their first CD in 1990 as the Inner City Posse. And then a year later, in 1991, they came out with their first Insane Clown Posse CD.
Do they have any other things available besides music?
Yeah, I brought some stuff along. Right here I have a t-shirt of Shaggy 2 Dope. This is an Amazing Jekyll Brothers skull candle. It says ICP on the back.
I think it's only a matter of time before a package shows up here with Amazing Jekyll Brothers candle with
Skull
ICP
candle?
on the back. I think any
Hopefully.
day now it should arrive.
Really hoping.
Do they have anything new or upcoming planned for the near future?
Yeah, they're big.
Was that a flub?
For the
Near
new
future? Near future.
Yeah, a
Near
little bit,
future.
yeah.
All right, listen.
Do they have anything new or upcoming planned for the near future?
Yeah, they're big. Their new movie, Big Money Hustlers, just came out starring Harlan Williams and Cactus Jack along with ICP. It's pretty funny. I saw it last weekend.
So, do they ever come to Milwaukee?
Yeah, they were here in June for their concert for Wicked Clowns from Outer Space tour.
So I heard you got a clip for when we're gonna roll the credits.
Yeah, I have a song from the Amazing
heard
Jekyll
that.
Brothers called The Other Side, and it's got Violent J and Shaggy both singing in it.
Alright, I look forward to hearing that.
Wait, they're the
Oh,
Insane
that's
Clown
about all.
Posse?
Wait, what?
The Chiron was a little. Usually put that under the actual people. Not-
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The time we have for today's show.
They're in high school, Nick. Cut them some slack.
All right.
Next week, make sure you tune in because we'll be talking with Ed, and he'll be talking about FHS drama. So, thanks Neil for coming on the show today,
Yeah.
and make sure you tune in next week.
Everyone's a puppet when they're dead. Oh, this is the special thing you had over the credits, huh?
Yeah, there it is. Tom Lewandowski Show.
Wow.
I don't know. B minus, probably. Would you say?
Yeah, probably.
Minus?
Not a passing. Well, yeah, a passing grade, but not much more than that. C plus maybe. On
I
the
think Doodah kind of weighed it down. I don't.
Really?
I feel like Tom tried. Tom tried hard. I think he said new or upcoming, not near upcoming. I think it was like
new or upcoming.
yeah, because if it's his accent. I think
New or upcoming. I see.
new or upcoming.
Yeah. You know, we did a show in Milwaukee, I don't know, I want to say 5-6 years ago, and we played that video, and then our buddy Rick put us in touch with Tom Lewandowski. We brought him up on stage.
Oh,
And
wow.
we actually got to meet the Tom Lewandowski. And I'd love to tell you some stories that he told us, but I don't remember any of them. Nick,
No,
do you remember
me
any?
either. Nope,
No?
I don't. But we
No,
had fun
no
hanging
Doodah
out with them.
updates. I think
Oh,
you're really sleeping on Doodah.
I think dude, I think he knew him on Facebook. I think that was the extent of it.
All right.
Yeah.
But that's fitting too, because ICP Detroit band John Glaser is all about Detroit. He's a Detroit guy,
There we
so
go.
that makes complete sense.
Perfect.
This doesn't have anything to do with our guest tonight, but it's February. I believe this is our third week of February, so I'm going to roll the intro. Okay, it's a cold, bleak winter month. We have hunks that we play hunk videos in October, so Babe videos in February. Celebrity video is, I'm finding that over and over in a lot of those videos that are like, I don't know, naked ladies doing things. And this one is called Country Cuties. And I guess there were some, like, on a farm, they had a bunch of scantily clad ladies do tug of war and things like that, and a band plays. So Pixel Machines have been working hard all month. Here's this week's installment. It's Country Cuties.
For the best possible picture, please adjust the tracking knob on your video machine.
Kind of has Tom Lewandowski. Sounds like he might have done the
picture. Please adjust the tracking knob on your video machine.
It's Lewandowski-esque.
So imagine you're a little bit horny. You've rented this video or you bought it from Suncoast, and
a little bit horny, just a little bit,
and this is what comes on.
Well, hello there. You know, it's usually pretty quiet around here. Nothing too much going on. Just me and some of my friends resting, taking a walk, or meeting down at the old swimming hole.
Yeah, I'm not horny anymore.
All that changed when Arnold got a part in that movie.
I'm still horny.
Some city folks came to town bringing the prettiest pack of fillies me and the boys have ever seen. They said they were having some kind of a bath. So stick around and watch me and Arnold in the Country Cuties Barnyard Bath.
I mean, why can't bands just put their shirts on?
I don't know. They have trouble, at least in these videos.
Coleslaw?
Well, it wasn't coleslaw. No, that was just a pig style.
Babes just can't help it.
All right, there's Country Cuties Barnyard Bash.
I mean, yeah, it looked like families were there.
Yeah, it was
a
mixed crowd applauding the Country Cuties playing in the band.
It wasn't the usual like cast of pervs that we see watching those, you know, like nude bowling party or something. It looked like there was like a grandma was in the audience there.
The best possible
there are many types of pervs in the world. You can't always spot them on site.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, here we got some pervs in the front anyway. But
pervs get the front row seats.
yeah, of course.
Yeah. Like, you know, like maybe that's that could be my grandma, like behind the red shirt guy.
Sure.
You know.
I was thinking about having a barnyard bash this later this month, though. If you guys want to come over and I don't know, some games and a band playing,
chase some pigs.
You got a stagecoach?
Yep, and a talking horse, and a lot of people in half shirts, so it's going to be a lot of fun.
I'm there. All right, let's get into our guest, John Glaser.
Wait, I got some flying windows.
Oh, okay.
Got flying windows.
I mean, what would have happened if we would have introduced John without doing flying windows?
Exactly. We have to do it every week. Otherwise, we've had a perfect record since we started the segment. So
I mean, otherwise, what would happen?
We'd have to reshoot the whole episode.
Yeah.
Wayne would be bored. I mean, there'd be riots.
She'd be out of work. She'd be out of work.
No, I had to play this before we introduced Glaser because it's about cycling, and there's flying windows at the beginning of it. John is a big biker. I'm going to show more of this video when John gets here, but here's some flying windows at the beginning of this tape. Flying TV window, and then windows flying within the TV window.
Oh, it's a window within a window.
Welcome to the Pro Guide Do-It-Yourself Home Improvement Video Series.
I don't think we've seen that yet.
And here's the guy I want, Glaser. He's going to have some comment on this guy's shorts. Maybe even the word cranks, I don't know.
Hi, I'm Tom Cuthbertson. You may know me from my books, Anybody's Bike Book and Bike Tripping. I really love bikes.
Okay, so now aren't you glad we played some flying windows before we introduced John?
Yeah, thank God. And actually, those were pretty unique windows. It was worth.
Yeah, and it was a tie-in too. So sorry to interrupt, but yeah, you were saying.
Let's get into our guest, John Glaser. We already said Conan O'Brien writer. Funny. Have you ever seen the movie Hustlers before? was a movie with Jennifer Lopez. It came out a couple years ago.
Oh yeah, I did. Yeah.
Oh yeah. There's that one scene where I think he plays an Old Navy, her boss at Old Navy.
Yes.
And he's eating a sandwich the entire time, which I feel like he must have written that, and he must have brought that with him. Just like, hey, how about if I'm eating a sandwich the entire time? Anyway, he stole the show in that, but he's been in so much funny stuff. Third appearance on the show, and take it away, John.
Come on, let's see your raviolis. Show us 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 your raviolis.
John Glaser. Are you ready to show us your raviolis?
Yeah. Was that your guys' editing, or was that his editing on the Show Us Your Raviolis? Show Us Your Raviolis.
Our editing for that, but it's from Stairway to Stardom. Do you remember the public access show from New York? Went from like 1978 to 1992. It's incredible.
Man, I don't think so. Holy shit, that is awesome.
That up for you.
What's Show Us Your Ravioli? Like literal ravioli?
The setup to it was, how many Italians are in the audience? Come on, show me your raviolis. Show me your raviolis. And it didn't get any laughs in the crowd.
Can I tell you that reminds me of a story? Do we have time for that?
Yes, let's do it.
When I was living in Los Angeles, I remember, this is pretty weird. How's that? Better framing like that?
Absolutely. The tinier you are, the better.
Focus more on the pillow, if you can.
Yeah, I figured that. Yeah. I mean, I can also just hold this in front of my face like this for the whole. And then, can you still see the hat?
Yeah, you can still see the hat, but I want to see I'd rather see your face though.
Yeah.
Okay.
So wait, hold on. I just got like an update flash player, and I lost the window. There we go. All right. So I was living in Los Angeles at the time, and went to see a taping of a friend's sitcom, and the warm-up comic did a similarly mystifying thing. To like, show us your raviolis, where you're like, what the fuck does that mean? He did a thing like the way it was set up is the audience was like kind of higher up from him in these bleachers, so he was kind of looking up at us like this, and he had like that kind of cliched like nasally comic voice. Hey everybody, how we doing? That style comic, and he had the most mystifying bit. I went with a friend, and we were both. Had no idea. He's like, okay, folks, so we're going to tell you a little bit about what's going on tonight. Real quick, who had the turkey club? The turkey club? Out there, no one had the turkey club? Anyway, so you're going to see a lot of stuff. What? We're going to show you some stuff. And then when the turkey club, he kept doing it. And my friend and I were just mystified. Like, what is that? What is he doing? Like, is he pretending we're behind the counter or something like that? And it had no payoff.
Okay, so it wasn't like he was a waiter.
Is the payoff.
This is the payoff right here.
This is the payoff, yeah, decades later.
Well, maybe we can call this quarter Show Us Your Turkey Clubs or something.
Whip up a graphic, George. We'll go on that.
Turkey club? No one had the turkey. and it got no laughs. And the other good thing from that was there was a woman in the crowd. Like between setups, they'd interview people. There was a lady in the audience who had, and it was this old Tom Selleck sitcom. I think it was called The Closer.
Okay.
You guys know Susie Nakamura, old friend of mine from Chicago. She was in it. And so we went to see her, and Tom Selleck's the lead. So tons of Tom Selleck fans in the crowd, including a woman who ran a llama farm, and all the llamas were named after his characters. And she had a jean jacket on with this, like, I think it was like an airbrush painting of one of the llamas. She's like, this is Quigley. And then there's Lassiter and Magnum. It was fucking amazing, man. One of my
oh man, I love that your brain holds on to all this important information from your past. I love that you remember a really bad bit that has it's been over 20 years, right? Did you say
that was 97, 07. Oh my god, that's fucking weird, man. How
I mean, but it's also hilarious that you don't remember like funny bits. You just remember the awful ones.
I'm always amazed at the stuff that I do and also don't remember. Like things I'll have that I feel like, how do I not remember that? That sounds incredible. Yeah. And then just stuff like, but it was so memorable because it was just the worst bit and mystifyingly hilarious. And then, I'll never forget a llama farm, all these llamas named after. Oh, it was amazing.
I want to know where that jean jacket is now because I want it. Whatever with Quigley on it.
I bet Magnum was a pretty cool looking llama, though, right? That had to be the coolest looking llama, right?
Hawaiian shirt.
That would be great. She has different She dressed all the llamas for Halloween as characters.
Oh man, I love her.
Anyway,
all right. So we have some Total Glaser videos for you. It's been been a year and a half since you were on last.
Yep.
And so we call them TGVs. These are videos that we watch over the course of years, and we're like, oh, this could be a TGV. And so now's our opportunity to present them to you. And I was thinking, maybe just for our own records, maybe you could score them. Like maybe we use the Pitchfork score, like an 8.1 or a 7.2, or you know what I'm talking about.
Score them. I thought you wanted me to like do mouth music, like scoring.
No. Most of these are already scored. They're already scored. Yeah. Give a point system.
Although feel free to score them that way too, if you like, if you feel
it needs it. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so I thought we would start off with something tried and true, something I think we played for you. I think you were on the show like 4 years ago or so, and here in the office you came in and we played this Golden Tee video for you. I thought we'd kick off with that because I have an update about the Golden Tee video. Kind of. Don't get too excited about it, but I was at a bar one time. I was at temper. I was at a bar one time, and I was next to the Golden Tee arcade game. And, when nobody's playing the game, which people very rarely do play that game, it plays like videos to entice you to come play it. And then all of a sudden a music video popped up on it. And I was like, oh, there's like a band singing about Golden Tee. And then I immediately checked my phone for YouTube. And sure enough, there's a Golden Tee music video with I think it had 30,000 views, which is actually pretty good. It's more than I thought.
Wait, and we watched this, right?
Yeah, we watched this.
It'll come back to
sounds familiar. Yeah, let's.
Well, So I'm going to play a little bit of it, and then I have an update about the band. Here we go.
Little harmonica going on.
Yeah. Oh, they got it all. Skin?
Oh, this is fucking great.
Make a real short day of a long par 5.
A long par 5. I thought it was a long hard drive. I gotta unzip my coat for this, man. I'm getting warm.
The blues is pretty hot.
Oh, wow.
Okay, so coming to your watering hole.
Oh, man. 10 out of 10.
Yeah.
10. That's a fucking
That's
wow.
a 10.
Wow. Pitchfork score. Nice.
Holy shit. Go!
I'm kind of
oh, wow.
I'm kind of regretting playing this one first because everything's going to look like a pile of crap after this, right?
We can always rephrase it.
Honestly, I don't care. That feels like, my first thought was, that feels like Michigan, Alabama, which was just an incredible game. And I almost didn't even care if they won the next one. Like, if they won the national championship, great. And if not, whatever, great season. What a game that was. And then the thing that they won. But no, that's a great start. I just feel so good. And now it's just everything else. Like, yeah, that's great. Whatever.
Okay.
Oh, that's fucking awesome.
Okay, so here's my update.
So
you're gonna be singing it all night. I've been singing it all goddamn day, like since I put this together, and that's not a bad thing. The band is called the Ira Dean Band, and I looked up more songs. I was like, oh, maybe they have some other great songs, more Golden Tee songs, because that was 2010. And they don't. Ira Dean went solo, but I did find
Ira the singer.
Ira's the singer. He's the guy who yells "4" at the beginning.
I love that guy's name is Ira.
Yeah.
That was a great set, Ira.
So I looked up Ira Dean. I found one music video that he did.
A lot of
I don't know,
shrugs for that.
maybe 8 years ago, And he made one video since then. It had about 300 views, and it's him. He just set up a camera and gave an update about something he just saw. So this is Ira Dean's update on YouTube with 300 views.
Daily update time. So we're shooting a movie in Sanford, and we hear a wreck. We look over, and a car's flipping through the woods. Me, Eric, some of the crew, we're booking over here. Somebody jumped off the road, flew about 65 feet. Man and woman caught in the car. We pulled them out. Thank God they're both alive. And they're going to both be okay. I don't know how they lived through it, but that is, I think that's a wrap for Deep River. Somebody upstairs got bigger plans for them. I don't see how they lived through it. I'm Ira Dean. Peace.
So that's all I got. That's all I got. You don't have to write that one. You don't have to write that one. That's
no, that's a. I mean, I was tempted to go 10 on that.
Okay, go ahead and write it.
Well, I mean, I have several thoughts and several reactions. My first reaction is the people in the car that crashed, just laying there, and these guys running up, and then him being like, "Ira Dean."
They recognize him from the Golden Tee.
Yeah. Holy shit, you Ira Dean from Golden Tee? Like that's their dying breath. Ira Golden Tee. And then he signs off his video, I'm Ira Dean.
Yeah, and he does a piece where he goes peace. It does like a twist.
You know, the man upstairs got better plans, but I'm still going to get this is a tragedy. People died, but I'm still going to plug myself.
I also kind of like that he was. I also kind of like that he was like, "Oh, I just like helped 2 people. I'm going to immediately make a video and go on the internet and tell everybody that I saved some people."
I took them out of the wreckage.
Everything about it is awful. Like, got to make a video about it. Got to make a video about it. Got to plug the website. I'm Ira Dean.
So I went.
Yeah, his name's Ira. He's still a good person deep down.
He saved some people, and he let us know about it. So that's great.
and then he linked right to his shirts.
Yep. Well, that's not part of the video. I actually looked this up because I wanted some Ira Dean gear, and this was the only one that I had. But it's super rare. They said it's size XL. That'd fit you, wouldn't it, John?
Oh, fuck yeah, it would.
Yeah,
Cut the sleeves off that for an XL muscle tee and then like a little crop top.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
I love the way it's hanging too. The way it's hanging just off the invisible hanger. Yeah, it's a really good presentation. That one dangly sleeve.
It sells itself.
Oh man, Ira Dean.
Yeah. So I screen grabbed this morning, so it's probably still available. I don't know. You might want to act fast. So.
What about, can you do like look him up? Like, I wonder any relation to Jimmy Dean Sausage.
Oh, the Sausage Man. Yeah, he's got to be.
Ira Dean's a nephew of mine, and he did that Golden Tee song. I remember we were working on a new recipe for some jack-links, and Ira called me up and he's like, "Hey, Uncle Jimmy, you maybe want to check out my Golden Tee song?" I was like, "Sure thing, Ira." He's a good kid.
I want to hear Ira Dean.
He saved 2 people in a crash. I don't know if you knew about that. I want to hear a month supply of free sausage.
I want Ira Dean to do the jingle for Jimmy Dean. Maybe they could work together on
that. So just so I understand, a ravioli that's a total Glaser video from now on should be called. I think I've got this right. Is it called a turkey club? Like
maybe.
Like who ordered the turkey?
Who ordered the turkey?
Oh, that was a quick intro.
That's a great graphic. Quick.
Put some music behind that for the outro, George.
I'll call Ira Dean.
If I can make a request, I'd like the screen grab for it to be this, like okay. I'm looking up at that.
Yeah. No, screen grab it right. Screen grab him right now, George, if you can.
I got it.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
Got it.
Great.
And then maybe you can give like a little 2-step animation.
Move the finger. Move the finger. Yeah.
And then have it go like.
Yeah. And have it go on for way too long. Have it go on longer than it probably should.
With lots of close-ups of the finger. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, we're off to a strong start. Do we need to get into another? Should we get into another TGV candidate
Let's do it.
here?
TGV.
All right.
TGV.
Oh,
so
man.
I played a little bit of this up top. I know you're a cycling fan and you're a fan of the cycling gear, and I found a bike repair video. Where is it? Oh yeah, here it is. Called the Pro Guide. Still in the shrink wrap here. This is
wow.
Pro Guide, anybody's bike repair video from 1988. This came with the exclusive Sears rebate here.
Wow.
Yeah. And I like the guy's outfit, and I think, I don't know, maybe you know this with gear or with any hobby you get into. There's nomenclature. There's like different words and terminology for it that if you're just talking shop, it's not funny at all. But if you're not in that world, it can sound a little funny. And so I like this guy's outfit. I like this guy's funny terminology with the biking, and I thought you'd like it. He's a gentle bike enthusiast. He's good at what he does. Doesn't hit you over the head.
Bikes have changed an awful lot. You used to have an old high wheeler like this one here. It was hard to get on, hard to get off, and dangerous while you were riding it. That wouldn't have been any fun at all. When you come riding out to beautiful country like this, you got to be ready to have a few little minor problems along the way. Pedal, squeak, squeak, squeak. Now that we've flattened out the blip with the vice grip, we can move on to straightening the wobble that comes with a blip. And the spoke wrench fits on the nipples, and when you get the spoke wrench on the nipples, you either tighten it or loosen it.
Spoke wrench. That is awesome.
Yeah, and now this shot, I feel like they could have framed this a little differently here.
And then just leave it. Now you have to wait for a minute or two, and actually some people wait 5, 6, 7 minutes just to make sure. It's a sunny day like we've got here today, you don't have to wait too long, but you want to make sure that glue gets good and dry. If you've learned how to make your bike work its best, then you can have as much fun as I'm having on bike rides right now.
Yeah, so that's like the guy, like the soundtrack.
Cuthbertson.
That's a mouthful of a last Cuthbertson.
Yeah,
wow,
and I just
that was
to start on this shot.
George, can you include this in just screen grab in your graphic, your opening?
Yep.
Okay, thanks.
Have the give me like
I'll have the finger right in there.
Okay.
Oh my God, that is so fucking good. Oh, that's great. God damn it.
What's the score? What do you score it?
I want to. These are all good. That's it. Let's give that a. I almost feel bad not giving it a 10. I mean, he's really. It's earnest. Like, let's just say 8. You know.
Yeah.
I don't know. I loved everything about it.
I think that's fair.
His shorts, his sideburns. I mean, I can't criticize how anyone looks the way I look right now, but that's really solid. I love seeing that old spoke tool. God, that was really neat.
Yeah.
But God, that shot! Holy shit, man!
I learned a lot about biking and biking repair and also Cuthbertson anatomy during that video.
How is the production of the whole thing, Nick? Is it rinky dink? Because like what director wouldn't notice that like his testicle is like right there?
Oh man, that reminded me of another story. When I was a camper, I think in 9th grade, we went on a trip, and 2 of the trippers, we were all sitting around the campfire in a circle. And one of the trippers is directly across from me and another guy, and he had a pair of this is like mid 80s, early
short shorts
mid 80s,
back then.
Short shorts, and just his dick and balls were just hanging out as he was sitting next to the campfire, and it was like we just kept looking at each other, and we're like little assholes, and we were cracking up. And we were like, what do we do? Do we say something? And everyone had to go around the circle and say something memorable from the trip. And it got to us, and we were like, what's hanging out of Mike's shorts? His dick. And it was just so mean. And he was so embarrassed, but
he didn't notice. You'd think maybe a mosquito would bite it or something, or like how would he not notice?
I mean, I kind of feel like if you're gonna wear those type of shorts with no underwear, and you're not aware that your balls might be hanging out in front of 9th grade girls, by the way, with the co-ed
That's what nightmares are made of.
Yeah, it was pretty rough.
Oh, good stuff. Hey, let's watch one of your. Wait, go ahead.
I was gonna say, it was really. As soon as I saw that, I was like, "Oh my God!" That's the first thing I thought when I saw that shot. I was like, "Jesus Christ!" Oh man.
No one told Cuthbertson, unfortunately.
No, somebody needs to tell Cuthbertson. All right, so you brought some TGVs along with you, and you brought 3 along. The first one we're going to watch is Dittrich Furs.
Yep.
Do you want to? Did you watch? Like, did you see this when you were growing up in Detroit?
Oh yeah. This was a very well known. They parodied it some on Detroiters with a very I think it was Devereaux was the name, but they didn't. They like sang it really hard instead of giving it like an earnest feel. Like you'll see, this is like a really earnest. They got a real cool sounding guy to sing this, like a Will Ferrell character, and he's just and it was just a very, very well known ad series of jingles, but it was always the same. It was like ladies in fur coats skiing, ladies in fur coats riding horses, and just the jingle was like, my favorite part was the ooh, that part as we launched into the song, which was, Dittrich Furs from the Dittrich family, and then sometimes it's a woman, which might have been the one I sent you, but there was a guy.
You sent me the horse one. Favorite. Yeah, okay. Let's watch the horse one here. Here we go.
Dittrich, dependability. Dittrich, since 1893. Dittrich Furs by the Dittrich family.
That's it.
Dittrich Furs by the Dittrich family.
Oh wow!
Oh man, you're watching $10,000 Pyramid. You're watching $10,000 Pyramid. That comes on. Oh,
my favorite part is when the guy kicks in with his ooh.
He comes in with dependable.
Yeah, dependability and
dependability. Yes.
Oh God, it's
good. Makes me want to wear fur now.
Oh God, it's just so awful. But God, what a song!
I look.
Ooh, Dittrich. We would always sing that.
Now that Detroiters commercial makes more sense, the one from the show, because
that's the thing. If you were from Detroit, you got it.
Yeah.
And if you weren't, it was just like a funny bit.
Right.
But right away, I knew it's like, oh yeah, they did so much good Detroit humor. Which, if you're from there, it was just the best.
All my Detroit pals are all just like telling me all these jokes that I missed in Detroiters, like Verners was
like a local like ginger ale type drink. I always thought it was disgusting. I hated Verners, but Verners was a big one. Stroh's was a Detroit beer. Fire Brewed.
Fire Brewed.
Yeah. They really tried it early on to to give it a thing, or maybe it was later. But Stroh's was a terrible beer.
I have good news though. The Dittrichs still in business. They're still slinging furs.
Commercials worked.
Yep.
And Bloomfield Hills is one of the maybe top 5 at the time when I was growing up. It was like one of the top 5 richest cities in the country, by the way.
Oh,
really?
Well, I guess
advertised towards fur wearers.
Bloomfield Hills.
All right, here's another one that I played for you. I think 4 years ago, and I think you really responded to this one. It was a promotional video for Marlboro Unlimited, and I'm playing it again. Do you remember this one?
I think so.
I think it was a video that came with if you bought like a carton of smokes, you'd get this free VHS tape with it.
What does it say on the other side? The trail, the trip. The gear.
Yeah, I think that's the reason I wanted to show it to you. Yeah. So I have updates about this train that they made. But let's watch the video. I cut it down a little bit, but this will refresh your memory. This is the promotional video for Marlboro.
Marlboro country. The land without limits. Sunrise to sunset. Summer to spring. Adventure rolls through Marlboro country.
What if it was the Devereaux lady on that? Whatever it's called. Dittrich lady.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck, man. Yeah.
We built a train around the adventure we call Unlimited. The Marlboro Unlimited. 20 state-of-the-art rail cars designed,
it's Ira
built, and
playing that leg.
Ira Dean. Oh, yeah, a little party car.
Sleek red steel, ready to
Jesus
take on the
Christ.
West.
Yeah. Oh my fucking God.
Now.
We built the gear like we built the train. As rugged as the country it's named for.
You pay us to advertise
as
for
the
us.
people it's made for.
Oh my God.
Oh, Joe, your shirt could be a...
Well, I have a little surprise for you, Nick.
Items of gear without limits.
Yeah.
Just get the miles and
T-bone on the grill.
Marlboro Unlimited.
Did you? We laughed about this last time
waking
too. We laughed about this last time we were on, but they mix in the Folgers commercial in there. The best part of waking up. Listen for it.
Gear without limits. Just get the miles and get the gear. Marlboro Unlimited. The train, the trip, the gear. Get on board.
I like the ending here.
Wow.
Smoking by pregnant women may result in fetal injury, premature birth, and low birth weight.
Oh my God.
The guy with the cool voice has to say that at the end.
The train to the natal ICU.
Yeah. David, great stuff. We got one more thing at the end, a disclaimer. Just got to give you that real quick. Bring it down a little bit. We need it to be pretty serious and slow it down. Slow it. But I'm blown away by the Folgers ripoff.
Yeah, I know. I know. I feel like there's a lawsuit.
Wow. That's fucked up, man. Oh, that's quite an ad, though, man. Holy shit. That is annoying.
So I have an update about the train, but first, Nick, you alluded to this. You said that my shirt could be. Guess what? Albertina got me this for Christmas this year. She found it at a thrift store.
I can see the tag.
It's
Yeah.
Wow. Can you see it in there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a thrift store find, huh?
Wow.
It's a corduroy. It's warm, and I wear it a lot. Actually.
Wow.
So,
all right, that is awesome.
Yeah. It's a nice thing.
Honestly, the thing I'm just focused on, there's so much great shit in that. And all I can think now is about the Folgers. Like, I mean, that's like chord. What is it? Chord for chord?
Yeah. I know. It's almost like they're mocking them, almost like
the nerve. Yeah.
Yes.
Hey, you know what? I wouldn't expect anything less from the guys at Davidson and Jones, whatever firm made that ad agency. God, that's
it's
hilarious.
Egregious. Yeah. So that train, they actually built a goddamn train for this promotion, which had 20 cars. They spent $44 million on this train, on this promotion. They made this video, and their plan was So then they made it. They never finished it. They were going to have a gambling room.
Country, man.
20 cars.
Jesus
20
Christ.
cars. They were going to have a gambling car. They were going to have a hot tub car. All hot tubs in one car. I mean, wouldn't that slosh around?
It's like the Big Bus, that TV movie about a giant luxury bus. It's a terrible idea.
They were going to have massage rooms in a couple of the cars. And then they almost finished building this thing, $44 million. And then they were like, we're not going to do it now. And then they asked them to dismantle the whole thing. So now it doesn't even exist anywhere. Allegedly. Some people said that it does exist somewhere in Colorado. But
yeah, I think we did a deep dive on an earlier episode, and one of the trains might be in, like, one of the train cars was repurposed and might be somewhere in New York. We were gonna try to find it. This was right before.
Oh my God, that would be incredible!
Field trip.
I wish they would. What was that thing that happened recently in the news that, like, there was like a monolith in the middle of the wilderness? Remember that? That I think an artist put there, something like that.
Yeah.
Like, they should have just left it in the middle of nowhere for people to find.
Yeah.
But you know what that was making me thinking of is, did you see, what's the documentary that I think it was somewhat recent, or I saw it recently in the last year or so, about, there was, who was it? Was it Doritos did like a campaign? Maybe it wasn't Doritos where you could Pepsi points or something. And the guy took them to heart because they didn't put a disclaimer on about getting an airplane.
Right. Yeah. I remember seeing it. I haven't seen it, but I've heard of it. Yes. He games the system for it.
Oh, it was great. I was loving it, and they tried to get out of it. Oh, it's fantastic. And they interview all these like smug ad guys that just think they're so cool. Oh, and this guy was like, "Oh, I'm going to call him on it," and he did, and I took it as far as he could go. I think he got a lot of money, maybe. I can't remember, but it was great.
Oh, I'm gonna have to watch that. Yeah, but
God,
$44 million. I mean, it's just a testament to how much like cigarette or like tobacco companies had back
Money
then.
to burn.
Just literally burn. Like they just.
It's so gross. It's so gross. It's like.
Grossness aside, what's your TGV rating for the Marlboro train?
I mean, oh God. I mean, being pissed off aside, I mean, that's like, let's say 8. I'll bump it down to a 7 because they ripped off Folgers.
Okay. Oh, see, I thought that would give them extra points.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I guess if I was really going to applaud them for their cockishness, it pissed me off too much.
Yeah,
7.
Too much.
Okay, 7.0. Fair enough.
All right, I got two dog videos because John, we're talking about your album. That
oh yeah, we should have brought that up.
There's my dog sleeping right now at the end of the couch.
Sweet boy.
Yeah. So your album, Joe, do you have it to hold up, or we could put it up there?
I have this right here.
Okay.
There it is. Great album cover.
Oh, Mary! I know. I just love this so much. I love it so much. It turned out so good.
I was kind of hoping he'd wear that shirt tonight, but it's
well, that's why I wanted to have I thought the pillow was nice. We made these pillows for the live show, and I kept one.
I love the album.
Listen, I have the turtleneck.
Yeah.
You know what I'm amazed by? Go ahead.
I was going to ask you what happens to all your like the delocated mask, the Neon Joe outfit. Like, where is that? Where is that? Do you have
Planet Hollywood?
Yeah. I always was hoping like we could somehow convince the Smithsonian to put the delocated mask like next to Fonzie's jacket and Archie's chair.
Yeah.
Would be my dream. But I have the mask.
Okay.
I actually have the two things I kept from Neon Joe were the suit, the outfit, and then this neon suit that we actually had made for when he was like the Halston Thrombo, the erotica writer. And we made like an actual suit, but the Neon Joe actual like action suit I have, it's just awesome. But I think they're both in my closet. And then there was too much to save. Like there was so many good things. One of my favorite details that we never really emphasized in any shots, or we tried to, it might not have made a cut. A big thing with Neon Joe, the whole story, which I think has been told many times, that it was a joke of an idea. It wasn't real.
Yeah.
I went on Fallon when I was wrapping up pitching the finale of Delocated, and just as a joke said, I'm excited for my new show. And it's called Neon Joe Werewolf Hunter. And I paired two stupid things together.
That.
So I'm like this, but then we came up with a real outfit. But when I was trying to, because there was no idea. So when they actually said, oh, we'd make that show. Why don't you go write that? I was like, sure. And I had to figure out what it was. There was nothing. And it started to feel like Jaws. It just seemed funny to me to like, oh, what if there's like a werewolf shows up in like the small town and just came up, oh, their industry will be B&Bs, whatever. And so I watched the movie Jaws so much when I was writing the pilot, and it's such a great film. It really is so good. Yeah. But one of the deleted scenes, the character Quint, Robert Shaw, I was crying laughing when I saw this. There's a scene where he goes, I think it's like a piano store, and he's, I think, getting piano wire for the boat, right? Or something like that, or some thick piano wire, something like that. And they have a shot where he like pulls up in his car, and I think, that kind of classic shot where you see the car pull in the frame, and you just see like the feet get out of the car, and he's wearing clogs. He's wearing like a pair of those Dansko clogs.
Yeah.
And I was dying. I was like, holy fucking shit, that's like the best shoe. It's not in the film. It's a deleted scene.
Oh, it's a deleted scene. Okay.
It's a deleted scene. And I was just like, oh, that's awesome that they put his character in clogs when he's walking around town. And so we got a pair of those clogs and painted them neon yellow. So Neon Joe had a pair of those clogs, and we put them in a scene, but you'd have to really be looking for them to see them. But I love that we made them.
That's why you have a TV show, so you can, have a props department make those.
Oh, God. It was, God damn it. So, yeah, I got a lot of that stuff in the closet, or we have a storage space because we have a New York apartment that's small.
So my dog loves your CD or your album. He's listened to it, and it's it starts off as a soothing thing to relax anxious dogs while they're away, and then you get into the head of the narrator and things go crazy. So I have two dog videos, but I'm going to let you pick which one you think sounds more interesting. I'll give you a hint. on what they are. So Frisbee Dogs video, pretty straightforward. How to train Frisbee dogs. Doggie Adventure is a video for your dogs to watch while you're away, to keep them company.
The fedora over the eyes is so good.
All
Are
right,
we gonna get to watch them both?
Well, we could.
Maybe I should show him.
Yeah.
Today there is a new breed of dog, the Frisbee dog.
Yes, we wake up. Look at this. Oh yeah.
Frisbee dogs come in all sizes, shapes, and colors. Their owners come from all walks of life. Your dog can become a Frisbee dog. It is a discipline, an art form, and an athletic endeavor, but it can be simple and fun. It's what you and your dog have been waiting for, and in this program, Peter Blorm will show you what needs to be done step by step.
Oh, this is
Hello,
the music.
my name is Peter Blorm. Why teach your dog to catch a flying disc? It's great exercise, creates a bond between you and your pet. It can be challenging, and it's a lot of fun. Here we are with Sammy, who's a 6-week-old golden. He's not too young to start with Frisbee. In fact, there's one just his size. This is great to start with rollers and sliders, and of course you can use the larger one if you feed him out of it. That way when he gets older, he'll be comfortable around it. You can chase after it.
Great
Maybe a
tip.
champ when he gets older.
Really good tip.
Right,
Good
Sam?
tip by
look at
Blorm.
Oh, look at his watch too. Yeah, this guy's awesome.
Yeah.
Nice toss. Great shorts.
This should be an Olympic sport.
Honestly, why not? I agree. Mouth.
Yeah,
kick.
it's impressive.
There better be a cock take. Take it off your boner. multiple cocks.
Yep, sure.
Multiples are commonly used with Frisbee dogs, and that's where you use 2 or more Frisbees in rapid
The Frisbee
succession,
dog
like
trio.
this. Catch,
Really good.
drop.
Yeah.
Catch, drop. Catch, drop.
Repetition,
Catch,
that's what it's all
drop.
about.
I mean, I feel like this is a full-time job, isn't it?
Yeah.
The impact of your dog's teeth on
Nice
the Frisbee
kitchen.
can cause sharp edges. This can cut the dog's mouth.
Oh.
Frisbee should be trimmed, lightly sanded, and washed before further
Lightly
play.
sanded?
Of course, some
You got
are
time
too
to
far
do that,
gone.
don't you?
Go to the hardware store and ask them where their Frisbee sandpaper is.
And why is the end like the end of an SNL? G.E. Smith.
Oh, we've got a lot of blues rock tonight.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
why
much
couldn't we
blues
go?
rock.
Go Folgers. When in doubt, go Folgers.
Yeah, I
When
agree.
in doubt, go. God, that was the guy in the purple shorts was my favorite human. Like his action, like the way he would like do the flip, and then there was another dude that like did the move, and then as he came up, like, and oh god,
Yeah.
that was.
I liked when it
loved
jumped in
that.
his hands and they did those spins together too.
Yeah.
I mean, like that's next level.
Oh yeah,
They're in
Those-
competitions. Yeah.
I feel
So
like you're gonna have to spend a lot of time with your dog to do that, right? I mean, like this isn't something you just go out in the park in an afternoon and teach him, right? I mean, this is a full-time gig.
yeah, I mean, you can like teach them the basics, but it's all about repetition, and it would take weeks.
Oh god, that would be. I would just love to do it. Like, what would be one of the funniest things I think just for comedy is if I actually did it, but it was earnest and it got really good at it, but still
Yeah.
was like doing all the moves.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
then it's like,
Right.
I know he started as a bit, but now he's a champion.
Yeah, and you're turning down jobs too. Like you're like, no, I can't. I gotta have a tournament this
Got
weekend.
the Kansas City Invitational, so
all right,
Yeah,
who's up?
Turn down like the lead in a big movie or something that made someone's career.
All right, let's
I'd be happier with my dog.
I'll get to Doggie Adventure later. I'm almost ready for it. But Joe, do you want to
I
play
would
another
say
Michigan
I
jingle?
don't see how Doggie Adventure is going to top the.
Oh yeah, what's your Glaser video rating on that one?
TGV
I mean, I got to
score.
give it a. It's hard not to give that a 10. I just loved it. It was,
Oh wow,
it was
okay.
so funny. It was. I just love. I do genuinely love Frisbee, and
Yeah.
I bought this thing called, it's like a flying squirrel toy. It's like a Frisbee, but it's softer and it's got like, it looks like a flying squirrel. And Gatsby will chase it and do it and then just leave it alone. I was hoping he'd be a Frisbee dog. Genuinely, that would have been so fun.
Yeah.
But we do lots of other fun stuff. But that was very fun and hilarious. Jesus,
Okay.
those
Put 'em
purple
all.
shorts were so good.
All right.
Early 80s.
Well, let's play another Michigan jingle, and then maybe we can get Gatsby in to watch Doggie Adventure.
Oh, he'd love it.
Yeah. Okay. What do we got? Oh, coming up next, we got Ray Whitfield Ford.
One of my absolute favorites.
Yeah, this is a good one. What?
Really
Anything
good.
set up with this one?
It's the ending that's to me the best part.
Okay.
It's all good, and then the ending is like, whoa.
Yeah. Ray Whitfield Ford. Here we go.
How can Ray Whitfield Ford, South Telegraph in Taylor, and Allen Ford, North Telegraph in Bloomfield Hills, sell so many top-quality used cars? Well, one reason is for over 30 years, people buying their first car know that here you get a doggone good deal.
Here, dog. Come on, dog. Me and dog want you to go to Telegraph Road right now. Get a good deal.
Allen Ford, Bloomfield Hills, Ray Whitfield Ford, Taylor, with a great used car to fit a first-time budget.
Oh boy!
Wow!
It just feels like that song. He just kind of made it up on the spot. He's like, "That's good enough, right?" You know, like, is that good? Like, we could just use that, right?
Oh my God, I love that so much. Like, that's one of those two. Just immediately loved it as a kid. It was so bad. It was so good though. Like, here, dog. Come on, dog. Me, dog. Me and dog. Just calls him dog. I want you to go Telegraph Road right now. Get it.
I feel like I've seen that artist's work before too. Does that artist like do like those
70s greeting cards? It looks
yeah,
like.
That's what it looks like.
Well, you know, I know there's a contemporary guy who's younger that lives in the Detroit area, or maybe he lives in Canada in Windsor, which is right across the river from Detroit.
Yeah.
And he did like he made these. Like, I have this on a T-shirt somewhere. And then I have the, if you're going to show the Mel Farr Ford, I have a Mel Farr Superstar T-shirt.
I'm showing that next. Yeah.
Oh, those are two like absolute classics. But that's one of my favorites. Here, dog. Come on, dog. Me and dog.
It's
Get
a
over
toe
here,
tapper.
dog. What the fuck you doing, dog? Yeah.
John, I'm going to give you a choice for these next for my last video here. So this isn't the actual tape. This is the Winston Cup racing highlights. But what Winston did, this is kind of in the same vein as Marlboro, the gear promotion video. They did a promotion video for their new kind of cigarettes. It's 9 minutes long. Again, I think it came with a carton of smokes, and it just uses all these phrases throughout the whole thing that I just feel like they're TGV phrases that I feel like you would love. The other one is this keyboard instructional video hosted by this guy, and he kicks the whole thing off with 1 minute of him playing keyboard, and he just makes the faces, and it's just phenomenal. So what do you think?
Wow.
More cigarette promotions?
I think, no, I want to see that piano guy.
Piano guy?
Good
Coming
choice.
right.
Like, that feels like delocate. Like, I'd like to see that with the ski mask. But anyway, let's see this one.
It 100%.
John Novello is this guy's name. I think he was in a band, but I don't know what it was.
No, it's John Novello. He's a fusion jazz keyboardist. And yep. All right, here he is.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Wait a second. Did it skip ahead? I think it's
maybe.
way ahead.
God.
Hold on. We got to start it over because it skipped way ahead.
Oh God.
Yeah.
Damn it. Oh God.
Here we go.
God, this is incredible. Yeah. Yeah, dude. Oh, you asshole. Oh,
Watch, the faces just get better. They just get better. Oh.
Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, you son of a... Oh, God. That's just bad. Oh, God. Oh no!
Oh, you chose wisely.
Yeah.
Wow!
Good call.
Holy shit! That was a mind blower. Oh, that was so infuriating.
Yeah.
Oh,
See, I've been wanting to show that one. I've been wanting to show that one to you for like the last 5 years or so, and I kept forgetting. Finally, I wrote it down, and yes,
thank God.
Oh, that is like, I'm physically just like, that's like a punch. That just is like, oh God.
I know that feeling. Yeah, where your whole body's clenched.
Oh,
yeah,
that is so infuriating. That's so like the fact that
so
it's not a bit.
No, it's 100% sincere,
Oh,
and then
God.
he gets it. And when he's instructing you, it goes into an instructional video. He's holding a coffee mug the whole time, and he's just kind of like casually. I mean, he's not he's kind of boring actually. I was going to show some clips, but he's just kind of holding this coffee mug just casually. Yeah, Novella,
Man,
look him up.
a couple of those shots like the. Oh God. That's like delocated energy to a T. Just that smug self-confidence.
I thought that's what the show was all about. Was John
Oh
Novello?
yeah.
Really.
Oh my God. That was. Oh my God.
TGV rating? What do you think?
I mean, for just nauseating alone, a 10. I mean, it's so gross. Oh my God. That is like painful. And it's, as always, I don't want to like make fun, but if you're going to put yourself out there and you're going to be that much of a smug douche, oh God.
he kicks the video off with that too. Before you even get into the instructions, he's like, I'm going to show you something.
You just got to see some
the
fireworks.
In the background, like the one, like that kind of like, handheld keyboard thing,
the
just
guitar.
leaning against the guitar, just leaning against some shit.
You got to show people what they're working towards. You could be that cool.
Can you imagine what his face is like when he's playing that guitar? When he's playing that, can you imagine his face when he's playing that guitar? I'm sure there's videos out there somewhere.
I was going to say, I wish I didn't have to. I hope I don't have to imagine. I hope it's out there somewhere.
Does he have a little bit of an appearance of like a late career George Carlin, too? That is sort of makes like gives it
hairline.
Gives it the.
Let me
it
bring
felt
it up.
like Kenny. It felt like Kenny Loggins kind of a vibe to me.
Yeah, I can see Loggins.
Carlin, little Loggins.
Hold on, let me get a little closer.
This is sort of like Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure, maybe.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
Real Beavis and Butthead style, like long head, forehead, receding hairline kind of a look too, right?
Yeah,
totally.
Christ, that is really just.
All right,
man.
I'll save the Winston one for next time. I'll save Winston.
Can we see Gatsby's face though while we play Doggie Adventure? Can you? I don't want to wake him, but
let's see. You want to see a cute video? Oh,
hey, buddy.
Goodness.
Hey, buddy.
What a cutie pie.
All right, so this is what you could play Gatsby while you're out.
And by the way, you named Gatsby after the Great Gatsby, correct? That's
oh God.
that book, and you were like, you want a literary reference, right? Yeah.
I think I thought the people that we got him from named him, but he was actually the Shelter had named him. So maybe I'll write the Shelter and just say, hey, I made this album and I'm pissed off that you named him Gatsby, but it all worked out because now I love it. I actually do love it. It's just a cute name, but I definitely had like a good month of like, no one's anyway. Oh,
I'm gonna watch with Gordy too. Okay, here we go. Doggie Adventure.
Oh, Gordy. Oh my God, is Gordy cute? Oh, Gatsby can't hear it because my headphones are in.
Oh, right. There's the dog's eyes opening. They slept on the bed.
Oh, my fucking God.
Oh, it's like being John Malkovich.
Yeah, exactly.
But for dogs.
Oh, this is incredible. This is already amazing. Come on. Oh, my God.
We're going to go to the bank and the post office. And maybe if you're good, we'll see some ducks.
Oh, my fucking God.
Then there's a lot of driving.
Oh my God.
Okay, I'm pulling over.
Oh my God. I wonder if Smigel has seen this.
Yeah, I couldn't believe they went there. They actually showed the pee.
Wow.
But how would his eyes see the pee come out?
Hey, brown dog, you got more hair than I have, I believe.
This is incredible. This is this is blowing. Oh,
he's in love. He's in love.
Yep.
Who have we here? They should have had them fucking. They should have just cut to like hardcore doggy sex.
And this is how it ends. They go back on the bed. And then they
I was going to say, the paw better push it in. I'm glad it did.
Yep, it puts this tape on.
Wow.
And it's full circle. It starts the video over again.
It's like a Bjork video.
Charlie Kaufman wrote this.
Yep.
And it ends that way?
Yep, that's it.
Brilliant.
Toberman,
you've done it again.
That was pretty incredible. That was pretty incredible. If you're
hitting home runs.
We're gonna go. Oh my! What are we gonna do here? We're gonna go to the bank. Oh, that's outstanding.
How long's the video, Nick?
Half hour.
Half hour
Long. Yep.
Oh,
and there's
a
lot of tedium in between things happening of just driving or just going sniffing through a field and things like that. And then he falls in love. Things like that happen. So
then he falls in love.
That was pretty awesome. I mean,
on a TGV scale.
I'll give it an 8 because you're saying there's a lot of boring stuff and we're only seeing the highlights, but that is just pretty hilariously good.
And that comes from it comes from the era of VHS where like late 80s, early 90s, the golden age when they were just shitting out videos,
trying ideas,
just any half-baked idea. They're like, let's do it. It's cheap to produce. We don't have to shoot it on film. It was a golden age.
We watched our last jingle too.
Oh yeah, our last
Detroit jingle.
Yeah.
I got one more thing to show, just on the way out, I guess.
Okay.
That was pretty good. Yeah, this has been a solid session.
Good.
Oh yeah, we've been hitting some TGV home runs here.
Really good.
All right, we are going to your last video that you sent was Mel Farr Superstar.
Former Detroit Lion, Mel Farr, who then became like a big used car dealer, very successful in the Detroit area. Very, very well known for these ads.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I learned, I looked him up today. His son took over, and his son was a wide receiver for the Lions too. Mike Farr, I guess.
I don't think I knew that.
I don't know if this is him in the video, but I assume it would be. Anyway, here is.
Did I send you the one with Billy Sims?
Wait, the one with what?
Remember Billy Sims?
No.
Billy Sims was a Heisman Trophy. I believe he won the Heisman from running back from Oklahoma. The Lions drafted him. He was incredible. He took out $1 million insurance policy on his knee, and then he actually had a knee injury. But he was like an early, pre-Barry Sanders, awesome Detroit Lions running back, and then he sadly injury ended his career short. But he was really good. And there's he's in one of these ads. You can if I don't think I sent you that one. If I didn't, you should look it up. It's
okay, he might be. I don't know who the other guy is with Mel Farr, but here, take a look. Here we go.
Superstars! We superstars are flying in to save all used car buyers with our 24-month, 24,000-mile guarantee. Only at Mel Farr Ford. Mel, how are we going to save them? It's easy, Billy. Pick out any one of my Gold Star used cars and they get 24-month, 24,000-mile guarantee. Here's an example. This 1982 Escort for just $499 down, $149 per month.
Mel Farr Superstar for a far better deal.
Whoa.
Yeah, that's Billy Sims doing his
Billy Sims.
Classic wooden delivery from an athlete.
Yes.
Mel, how are we going to do?
Jock
Oh, that's such a... there was tons of them. He did one where he was wearing a cape and like a Superman kind of a thing. And he's like, that classic Mel Farr delivery, talking real fast. He's like, you won't get deals anywhere like this, and they cannot, and they cannot fly either. And then he flies away. But there's so many good ones. But yeah,
it's one of those jingles though where they just give you one line. It's basically we call them by-menons. They just give you a by-menon. It's just one line. So, but to fully appreciate it, I like to loop them so that you can really get a feel for it. So I looped that jingle. Here we go. Listen.
Mel Farr Superstar for a far better deal. Mel Farr Superstar for a far better deal. Mel Farr Superstar for a far better deal.
I'm glad you left in a little sliver of the.
Yeah.
Flying away.
I thought that was important. Nick, I wanted to ask you, Nick, what did the that's one of the
men.
Yeah. Nick, what did the Mel Farr video remind you of when you
100%? There's a I think it's a Japanese porno tape we found called Flying Sex Man.
Yes.
And it's the same technology.
They use the same technology. Yeah, Nick and I got a job one summer for True TV. We were making segments called Master Porn Theater, where we had to watch old pornography from the 70s and 80s. And we would take out the non-sex parts and we would kind of deconstruct some of the tropes of pornography. And there was somebody sent us a Japanese video, and here's what it looks like. This is the opening title sequence.
Oh yeah.
And there's no music. There's no music under it either.
No sound at all.
Oh
Nope.
my God.
Oh,
that's great. This is
Mel
awesome.
Farr, for a far better deal.
Look at that. Isn't that great?
Mm-hmm.
There's
This
the
is
title.
incredible.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
The rest of the video isn't.
Wow.
The rest of the video isn't so incredible, but the opening title sequence is fantastic. So.
Do you know about
Yeah.
the thing that Vernon Chapman did? I think it's called Final Flesh.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. I've never seen it, but
I've never seen either. I don't think I could bring myself to watch it, but I mean, it sounds like it would be pretty stunning.
oh yeah, yeah.
I have to watch it at some point. I should have watched it.
Yeah,
while
I
had
watched
COVID.
it bits and pieces, and it's hard to watch, but it's those where you could pay pornographic actors to do your script, but instead of making them do something perverted, they wrote a science fiction script and made them deliver them. It's all on camcorder in people's houses, and it's pretty gross.
Is there
sometimes
nudity
sometimes they're naked, sometimes they're not. You know, they
Okay.
just did whatever they wanted.
It's such an incredible idea, but I couldn't bring myself to watch. I felt too bad.
So the last thing I want to play
man.
you is a tape that I don't have it with me, but it was just labeled Cowboy Butts. And it was just black, Arial font on a white label, Cowboy Butts. And I'm going to play you the entirety of what was on that tape.
I think we played you Hunks with Hats before, but now we're watching Cowboy Butts.
Cowboy Butts. So drink it in, John.
Yeah.
So much blues rock tonight.
Oh yeah. Well, just throw some parts over that.
Oh, that's the.
Oh,
that's the
let's
edit.
do it. We got to do that next. Yes.
Oh, that one looks like a dick.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, falling down. Oh wow.
I don't think these butts are that remarkable.
Oh, but you know what? They're remarkable in their own way. The cowboy.
Yeah, that's true. Each butt is a snowflake.
Each cowboy butt is a snowflake.
Yeah.
And this is also the world's longest video.
I was gonna say, pretty
it's a
long.
minute. Even at a minute.
It's the running time of Ben Hur.
I like the crucifix on his chaps. Bam.
So that if you want to order another copy of the video, you'd write to
Send it to the
That is
PO
the
box.
perfect frame for as soon as the video ends.
Yep.
To order this video,
yeah.
because all you're thinking while you're watching it is, how do I order this video?
Yep, exactly.
You already
Well,
have the video. Like,
yeah, maybe you want more copies. So Cowboy Butts with some blues
Pretty
rock
good.
behind it.
That's
Yeah.
I'll give that one. I don't know. That's the lowest score of the night, but kind of nice to just wind it down. I'll give it a 6. Like it's just a little long.
Mm-hmm.
It reminded me of a couple things. You guys, have you heard of these jeans called Winkers?
Yes. Yes, I have. Yes, I think we have a video about them, don't we? Yes. We played a
Yeah.
video
There's a really good. Maybe I'd mentioned that one before.
I think, maybe that was it. Where, they have.
It's like cowboy butts, but as they're walking, like the crease of the jean is an eye,
we played that before.
and it winks. Oh, it's so stupid, but it's incredible.
The future is here.
We got to get it.
Winkers, and I remember showing my son when he was really little, and he was just like, Winkers.
I wonder if they made
His
toddler
first memory.
Winkers.
I hope that was his first memory ever.
It warps him
This
somehow.
really-
Yeah.
I was reading, he's a senior and he's getting ready for college, which is nuts. And he wrote this really great story about my dad. And we were looking at it last night, and I was getting emotional. But it would have been great if it was about Winkers. And I was just sobbing about Winkers. Your earliest memory is these jeans. Oh, when we looked at them.
You were
and
this
wink at
big.
you.
It's like Cats in the Cradle. But with winkers.
Yeah.
That's how you got your
man.
nickname, Winker. I think we got some great TGVs rounded up.
That was a rock solid session, man.
Yeah.
That was really fun.
And I had to make some tough cuts too, so we have enough for next year's.
We have some
whenever.
more stuff for you. Yeah.
The hardest part is the cuts.
Yeah.
It really is.
Oh God, that was fantastic.
Yeah.
And everyone
I'm
should.
exhausted from that.
I know, me too.
I'm too. Yeah.
Everyone should pick up Soothing Meditations for the Solitary Dog.
Absolutely.
Where can you get it? Spotify and iTunes?
I think it's on all the streamers, but I would encourage everyone to go to the Pretty Good Friends website, and it's only $10. You can support the artist directly. I mean, listen, I'm as guilty as anyone of just streaming shit. So it's on the streamers, I believe, or you can buy it. And then we have like a really stupid like spa package where you get like you get the album and then or a digital download, and then like a doggy aromatherapy spray bottle. We found this really nice aromatherapy, and they put our label on it, which is funny. And then these leg warmers for your dog. They're really hilarious.
Doggy leg warmers. Oh boy,
they're really cute, and they're the same orange as my turtleneck, kind of. There it is. Oh,
yeah, there. Look at prettygoodfriends.com. There's the relaxation.
It's not
so
cute,
good.
but I don't know. I'm all about like support artists right now after that shitty fucking writers and actors strike. I'm like, here's a perfect way to whatever you can do, whatever you can afford. But those are the options.
It's
George,
so
were you able to come up with
on the cover? That's my good boy. Come here, Gatsby. Come here.
Oh yeah. See you, Gatsby. John, thanks for evaluating TGVs with us. And George, did you have the outro to go out on?
I do. I have an updated version. Let's see how it goes.
I'm so excited.
All right.
So
you got the finger. You got the finger. Nice.
Yeah, that I've been photoshopping for. I may have missed 1 or 2 seconds of the Doggie Adventure. But,
you give it a turkey gobble, and then it's perfect.
Yeah.
Well, when you start up the web series, Who Ordered the Turkey Club, we'll send you that graphic.
Oh man, thank you, appreciate it.
Absolutely.
Thanks, John.
Yeah, thanks for joining us, John.
That was super fun, as always. Pretty awesome shit.
Shows your raviolis, shows your raviolis, shows your raviolis.
I'd say we knocked it out of the park.
I think so, and I think that Turkey Club, we could transition from raviolis to Turkey Club, or just save that for when John's here.
That'll just be for John episode.
Okay.
Yeah. No, we got to keep our raviolis.
All right, thanks, Sigley. And that album is very funny, so check that out. Do we have time for cyber videos? We're running a little long.
I don't have any ready. George, do you have any?
Yeah, you guys asked for some videos that you thought John might like. This is one that one we've shown before, but I think is the sort of song end video that he would appreciate. It's got everything he likes.
Let's play the intro, and then we'll play it. Again, pitchforks if we didn't play that intro. You got to give people what they expect.
Comment section
ahead,
would be exploding. Yeah, this is the commercial for Palm Beach Highlight. Do you remember this song?
Florida State Jingles.
Yes, this is a jingle, I think, and video I think he would really be into.
Palm Beach's ball game, highlight. Palm Beach's ball game, highlight. Celebrate the night tonight.
Dogs and
Feel the heat. Moving with the white light. Get on your feet. The winning sweet. Palm Beach's ball game, highlight. Palm Beach's ball game, highlight.
Now, I found a bunch of highlight commercials, but they're two categories, either way too goofy or way too serious. I think this might be in the serious category, this one.
It's graceful. It's stylish. It's dangerous. It's raw. It's like nothing else in this world. Miami Jai-Alai. You can bet on it.
That was
So it's like
awesome.
Platoon. You got West Side Story. Yeah.
Max Fisher from Rushmore directed that. That was incredible.
I thought it was gonna be boring at first, and then oh boy, was I wrong.
But I think this is the one that we will have the most utility for VCR Party future edits. I think we can use all the reactions for our own videos.
Great.
Hey, Pam. Hey, Pam.
What pumpkin?
The food at the El Rebote is fabulous.
Berentson's Hartford Jai-Alai. Performances nightly. Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday at 6:45. Sunday matinee at 1.
So
performances?
Yeah, I don't know. But the idea of like going to dinner and a show as dinner theater sports, I didn't know that was a thing, really.
But Jai-Alai is something different in Florida because you can gamble on it too.
But that's in Hartford. Is there a Hartford in Florida? I thought that was like Connecticut.
Oh,
yeah.
Was it?
Okay.
We'll have to ask New England Steve about that. But all of those reactions, I'd like all the
yeah,
that kind of thing.
It kind of reminds me of the Weekly World News people reading. Yeah,
we needed an all reaction montage.
Was that first one? Was that the winner of the Florida Jingles? Did that one win? I know it was up there.
I don't recall.
I think the flag has a Jai-Alai thing on it, scoop on it.
I feel like it did win it. I feel like it won. But
Dogs and Sunglasses brought me right back to John Glaser's live show that we saw.
Yes, during the dog release party for the dog album.
Yeah.
That is a good cyber video. Any announcements going out? Steve will be back next week.
Well, we're going to continue EP mode with Video Mates, watching it with special guests, and it's the women version of video dating. So.
And I wanted to mention the show is made possible by folks who support us on Patreon. So go to patreon.com/foundfootagefestival to watch bonus episodes like the full women's video dating tape. And it's a month and a half away, but I did want to show that if you really like this show in April 3rd, we're celebrating the 20th anniversary of the Found Footage Festival. Unbelievably, it's going to be 20 years. And we got to ask Glaser if he'll come on and do something for the show.
Oh, yeah. On stage.
Yeah, on stage. So we're going to have comedian friends, and George, I think your band maybe might play something or...
Sure.
Yeah, we got to go big with this. You know, we got to call in all the favors for this one.
If you feel like coming in to New York on the 20th anniversary of Found Footage Festival, it's Wednesday. It's April 3rd. Maybe we'll do a VIP after party at the office. We got big plans, so mark your calendars. That's all I got to say.
If you come out here, we'll make it worth your while. We'll open up the office, and I don't think it's going to be a Melinda Kahn scale, but if you're coming out here, we'll open up the office and we'll hang out here.
But in some ways, it's like 20 Melinda Kahns. In a way.
Yeah, okay. Well, you're the mathematician. Don't ask me.
I gotta carry the one.
Okay, got it. Oh, I see. I got it. All right, that's it for announcements for me. Anything else? You guys good?
Thanks to John Glaser once again, and
let's No, I want to go out with more Golden Tea. Just because that's the song I want to be in everybody's head for the rest of the night. So if we had been prepared, we could have done better.
We'll be right back right after these words.
That's not my dad.
When we return, Dr. Selner will complete the bunion surgery.
Yes, those are his pajamas he's wearing.
All right, I gotta go.
That's all. That's it.
Let me see that one.
Rocks are done. Gotta sleep. Bye.
That's it. That it done.
We did our best. If we'd been prepared, we could have done better.
What do you think about Bibra?
About what?
In a
My nose isn't for yuck anymore.
That's all I'm doing.
Cheerio.
Have a good day.
Tinkerbell.
We'll be right back right after that. Good luck from all of us at Hagen.
And Kurt Polstead, the real great guy. Nice.
Goodbye.
Jim's coins in Hilda.